Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City Skylines, welcome back to Nerdshire. I'm, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today, there was an update. Or, rather, yesterday, there was an update. Yes, yesterday, tunnels finally came to City Skylines. And oh boy, am I excited. Let me show you. We'll get right to it, and I'll go ahead and show you. Also, crappy frame rate. Working on fixing that. I think I know what the problem is. I will hopefully have it fixed for the next episode. I have a theory. It's to do with some of the mods I'm running, and a variety of other issues with my computer right now that I really don't have time to fix, because I keep recording City Skylines at like 3 in the morning. So, you know, I don't have time to fix my computer at 3 in the morning, so hopefully I'll get it fixed. Anyway, what am I doing? Well, you might have noticed I got rid of all of that stuff. There's a reason for that. The reason being, if I go to here, and we'll grab this, and we'll, well, so you might be thinking, well, you can't really do that. That's going to create a big old problem, isn't it? Yeah, it is. However, you know what's not going to create a problem? You know what is the best thing in the world? Tunnels. Yeah, tunnels. Tunnels are officially the best thing in the world, and are by far the best possible addition to this game that I could have dreamed of, because it just solves so many problems. Look at this. Look at that. No more ugly overpasses. No more hideous constructions by me, because they'll all be underground. You'll not see them. They'll be there, but you'll not see them. And that's the important part. Out of sight, out of mind. There you go. It's really that simple, and it makes that area look so much nicer, and no more ugly ramp up there. Basically, I did a lot of testing with this. I had a live stream, I guess yesterday, based on when this video is going up, where I played about with all of this stuff. Like, you can even put roundabouts underground. You have no idea how excited I am about that idea. It's kind of great. I also, this entire junction, I replaced and kind of made it underground, so that none of these overpasses existed. They were all underpasses. This can be fixed. This can go away. I can make a tunnel that goes under there and does that with trains. In fact, I'm going to do it, because that's kind of ugly, and I don't like it. So if we take this back like that, what I'm going to need to do now is level that out with this thing. Oh. Whoops. I can fix that. Whoops. Oh, that's not meant to be there. Alright, go back to here. Go to here. Level all of that out. Alright, so we level this out. I should probably fix that and, you know, smooth all of this out. But if we go to here, give me the smooth tool. Beautiful. Alright. So, we have all of this. I wanna go ahead and reconnect you to you. So there we go. That is what it is. What I now need to do is go ahead and get a train line, and hope to God this works. It does. Beautiful. That is perfect. Look at that beautiful majesty of a train line. It doesn't quite fit the way I'd like it to, but I don't give a damn. Does exactly what I need it to do. Does exactly what it says on the tin, I suppose. Yeah. Didn't really think that through. There you go. Lovely train line. And this one can do exactly the same thing. So, take it to there. We'll take it underneath to, like, there. And we'll have this one come up a little bit further on, just since it's going to be linking, like, that, I guess. There you go. No more ugly terrain editing by me. It's great. There you go. And they work. Oh my god. They work. Honestly, they work. If I could see one come along here, that's... Oh, they just sort of intersected. That's alright. But yeah, you'll see this... Oh, there's one. Okay, that guy's having some problems. He's a little bit unsure about it. I think there are, like I said, there are some conflicting mods. I have some conflicting mods. Like, these guys are slightly confused about what's going on right now. That'll hopefully be sorted. This is sort of what I was saying about potentially having some issues with the game. Yeah, there are some problems. I'll get them dealt with. It'll be alright. Okay? You just gotta take my word for it. That'll be alright. One thing I want to do is just get rid of all of these and kind of take this back to an old school connection like I had it originally. So turn on snapping and go straight that way. Alright. Then give me this, give me this, give me this, and give me that to there. And that to there, and turn off those. Alright, that should be fine. Yeah, that'll do the job. Might make things improve a little bit, but yeah, that's the tunnels. I'm so happy with them. I really am. I'm honestly so happy with them. They're so great. I actually had some fun while I was testing them out, and I made a tunnel that went... Ooh, that frame rate. That frame rate, though. I had a tunnel that went from here, at this little point here, went down underneath all of this, and it came up here. And basically my garbage trucks were using that to get into the city quickly. I had one that also came over this way, and one that also went over here, and garbage trucks just used it so well. The only thing is, it's kind of silly, and I really don't want to do it over and over again. So I'm kind of not leaving it in. So, what... God, you guys having problems. Yeah, I don't get this at all. I think, like I said, there's something conflicting. Traffic is confused, shall we say. They see the tunnel, they're like, well, we used to go over. Back in my day, we used to go over these roads. I'm scared. I don't like change. But yes, another change that you may have noticed. I have some roads. This is the Some Roads mod. Kind of great. Some ugly roads in it, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's this one, which is very pink. There's this one, which is designed for planning. That's free, but cars can't go on it. There's this one, which is just like the default road, but darker. There's this one, which is a 2-lane highway. There's this one, which is, interesting. It's for reclaiming land from the sea, basically. And then this one is a rural road, which is also kind of great. So I have those, but on top of that, I also have some more roads, which are brought in by a new mod that I have, which you might have noticed up here. There's no more button for Traffic Manager. I got Traffic Plus, and that gives me a lot of options as well. So these are small busways, basically roads exclusively designed for buses to use. You can't zone on them, but they're kind of effective. And I mean, I could use them over here. Not gonna, though. They're kind of like, we have people zoned on these areas, so I'm totally not using them, but that's alright. We also have one-way busways, and some of my favorite things that I really want to work with are these. These are basically, pedestrian roads, which are... You can drive on them, and you can zone on them, but they look like pathways, and they're kind of great. They just don't quite work the way I want them to, and I'm still working with them. On top of that, nothing in there, but we do have these, which are 6-lane road with bus lanes, which are kind of great, and I'm going to show you how they're so friggin' great. So, we'll use this as an example. I don't see any buses on that lower road. There's one there, but that's maybe worth it. Yeah, the hell with it. Alright, we don't have that many buses around here, but you'll get the idea, I reckon. So if I go... Oh, we do have a few. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of this. And then I'll be right back with you to show you why bus lanes are honestly the best possible thing I could have asked for in a mod. And I kind of want them in a mod of their own. Okay, so I've added a bunch of bus lanes. I haven't had the simulation running yet, though, so let me just demonstrate why these are so good. So, here we have a bus stop. Now, what you'll notice is that bus stop is on the left of the bus lane, and no traffic's going to go in that bus lane. So when your buses are stopping, if they back up out of a stop, they're not gonna back up into your traffic and cause problems all over the place. Also, your services can use these, so your firefighters, your ambulances, your police cars, they will use bus lanes if they go where they want them to go. They are a little bit strange, they don't work exactly how I want, but they're so good. If I run the simulation, we will watch this bus until his AI actually updates. But if he does what I want him to do, he's going to go into his bus lane, and no one else is really going to be in that bus lane, which is kind of perfect, basically. And I've done this the whole way around Queen Elizabeth Island. And here you go, you'll notice he pulls in, and he's not blocking traffic in the slightest. It does mean that traffic only has 2 lanes to go in there, but I'm kind of okay with that, just to keep my public transport moving really efficiently. I mean, I have them in some unnecessary places, I will admit, but I think it's important to keep the public transport moving as opposed to anything else. I do want to get rid of that, and I think that's okay, honestly. Actually, maybe keeping traffic lights there would be a good idea. That would probably be a smart idea. But there you go. You can see, like, the buses are sticking to their lane, and it also means they can get past you. If there's a massive traffic jam, the buses can just get past it, no problem. Your buses aren't being kept late by traffic. Like, these guys, for some reason, aren't in lane. They really should be. Now they're in lane. I think I know why they're not in lane, though. Oh, no, it's because they're going that way. That's interesting. I think I know what the problem is, and this is actually going to be another interesting part of this Traffic++ mod, is that I can actually control... I have this level of control over my routes. I can do this much control with the lanes, which is kind of great, honestly. It's kind of great, although it's a lot of... it's an awful lot of micromanagement, but I'm kind of okay with that. Kind of okay with that, honestly. I don't mind having this level of micromanagement in the slightest. So, you know, I'm completely fine with that, and I'll show you what all of that is in a minute. But as long as we go back here and we make these bus lines go where they need to go, so that the buses have no problem, then we're fine. I think that'll be okay, as long as that main road is kind of not just left turns only all along here. That is a left turn only. That is not correct, so that bus should be able to go that way. That is a straight road only, that's fine. That is a left turn only, which is not okay. There we go, that's a straight road only, that's fine. Straight only, that's fine. That's left turn only. I feel like this is a bit of a risky move, but we'll do this and we'll do that as well. Bit of a risky move, but that's alright. Well, if these guys go left and straight on, again, a bit of a risky move, but that's fine. I think we'll be alright. There's a lot of them that are left turn only, but I think the buses will make it work if we just leave them to it. So what is all of this? Well, basically, this is going to be really useful with what I want to spend some time doing. Also, I should probably mention, Nerdshire Forest, slowly developing, taking its time, so I'm gonna let it do its thing, really. For a little bit, just because I want to play around with the new stuff that I have, because it's a lot of fun. So, basically, I can control each lane. So you've seen I have lane control, but I can control what's in each lane. So I can turn whatever I want off in a lane. That's kind of great. And I have a really cool idea for that. So you may remember my downtown area, which is a little bit outdated, I think. I like to think this is a little bit outdated, because, I mean, it could be a lot better. It's not great, it's not fab, it's not really anything to be proud of, and I kind of want to fix that. So, what am I gonna do? Well, first things first, I want to move this bus depot, and I want to move it to just there, because why the hell not? And then I want to go ahead and get rid of all of this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make what is called either a central business district, or you could call it a downtown area, like a proper downtown area, or you could simply call it a high street. I'm going to make a high street, and I'm going to make it look good, and it's going to be a pedestrian area. Although, you know, obviously delivery vehicles will be able to get into it. We'll have emergency services able to get into it. But pedestrians will not be able to drive into the area. They're going to have to get out of their car and walk in here. The lazy buggers. So hopefully I can make this work. So if I de-zone all of that, we're going to see some interesting things happen here. Because there's buildings in there that I have placed, such as the medical clinic and the hospital, interestingly enough. That's a dodgy thing to move, I suppose. I'll put the medical clinic next to that, I suppose, and I'll move the hospital. I don't know where I'm going to move the hospital, honestly. I guess, could it fit in? Nope. It could fit in there, kind of. It could fit in there. Where can I put a hospital? I need a good place for a hospital. Right there, I suppose, will do. Yes, so can we dezone this entire... Ah, yes, you're not entirely pleased. That's okay. If you could hurry up and just get out of here, that'd be kind of great. Because I need to move a lot of buildings here. So put the crematorium on that side. I am being very careful with what I demolish and what I rezone. Because I don't want to demolish this metro station. Because I'm going to tell you a little truth here. I tried recording this episode before. What the frig is that? Police headquarters. Alright, that can be moved. I tried recording this episode before, and my entire PC crashed. And I don't know if that's to do with the fact that I have some outdated mods for this version of Cities Skylines, or if it's just my PC is having some problems, which would make sense considering the frame rate I'm getting right now is less than ideal. But we'll see. So this is going to be our central business district, which I'm not quite sure how to do. I mean, I have an idea for it. I do have an idea for it. I kind of want to just do some interesting stuff with it, really. Also, I should point out, we have the Eden project. Don't know how I got it, but apparently we have it. So, you know, we're gonna use it. This actually increases land value like crazy, which will be kind of nice. I've been kind of complaining about that for a while, so having increased land value, I am fine with. And I'm gonna put it, I could put it over there. I could put it over there. But I kind of like... I mean, that's the space elevator. The Eden project is a lot of gardens and stuff, technically. So... I'm going to put it down here for now. Okay, I'll probably move it. But that's really expensive. Almost $1 million for that, but there we go. Now that should create a tidal wave of happiness. At least reasonably so. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. I do like that, but I wanna fix it up at some point and move it to somewhere better. But what I want is to go ahead and create a proper kind of city center, because I've been sort of looking at a city near me, Belfast. It's a bit of a hole, to put it nicely. But it does have a very distinct city center, which I want to emulate in one way or other. Not emulate, because that'd be a terrible idea. But I want to I want to make my own kind of city center area that pedestrians can use, and vehicles not so much. So I kind of want to do all of this. I want to go to there, come along this way a bit, go to there, go to there. And then I want to bring a road across here as well. So we'll obviously have the main road going up through, but I can also put stuff on these, and the other benefit is I can actually say that, you know, there's to be no civilian traffic on any of these roads, which will be absolutely perfect, because it means only deliveries will be allowed on these. So if I say citizens, no, but emergency vehicles, yes. I wonder if that... that's interesting. Yeah, that should be alright. Buses, I'm going to say no as well, because they can go along there. That's alright, that's all we need. So what I want to do is figure out an interesting way to do this. I don't want offices, I want commercial zoning, and I think this can be a nice big commercial area here. And then I kind of want a road going up through the middle of that, if I'm honest. I just don't know what way to do it, because it'll not be central. And I could do this, and I could do this, and create some kind of small zoning in there. Yeah, you know what, I'm kind of okay with that. A bit of small zoning never hurt anybody. And then I'll also go ahead and go to road control, and say no to citizens, no to buses, and no to citizens. There we go. So that should create something interesting on that side. Don't really want anyone living there. I could put some offices in, but I feel like that's kind of dumb as well, if I'm honest. I also don't know what way this is zoned. If I put some offices there, is that gonna... what side's that gonna zone on is the question. I don't even know if they'll build, because I think they're meant to be on that road, but we'll see what happens when that gets working. Now this side I have an idea for. I want to nab this and see if that's central. I think it is. I think that's central. It's an interesting looking building. However, it's slightly not where I want it. So if I take this back by, say, a block, and take this back by about a block, and go to there, it isn't central, and that's actually very annoying. Oh boy. So if I move it by 1, then, say, do this, and come down there? Then get rid of that? Is that... that's more central than it was, I suppose? I guess that's alright. I guess? I don't know. I'm not sure about it, honestly. Bit dodgy. Give me some road control so I can do all this kind of stuff. And, oh, that is selecting all of it. Okay, I want buses off. I want citizens off. Okay. It's an interesting looking area. I can put some parks in there, I think. Not quite sure what kind of parks to put in there. But, I mean, can we get a big one? Nope. Can we get a relatively big one? There is a relatively big one, right? That one? Yeah, that one. That will actually fit quite nicely. I don't mind that too much. And then I'll go ahead and get a pedestrian gravel road. Where are the pedestrian... oh god, I don't know where half the stuff is anymore. Connect that. Turn off snapping. Connect it like that. And then connect this like that. That's not so bad. That's not so bad, that's not so bad. Give me snapping to... that's gonna be dodgy. It's gonna be interesting to see. Go to there. Ooh, no. That's kind of hideous, actually. What if I do this one? Also kind of hideous. I guess we're not really gonna have the option to do nice-looking pathways, are we? Alright. Give me some trees, then. Give me a tree there. Give me a tree there. Give me a slightly bigger tree. Or not. Give me a tree there. That looks alright. That'll do the job. Then I just want to put some stuff beside it. I don't know what to put beside it, but I'll figure something out. Maybe a road for a start. A couple of roads aren't so bad. Give me some road control to make sure no one goes on those. Buses off, citizens off. I hope that works the way I want it to. I really hope that works the way I want it to. Then give me some offices for those spaces. Just down there. That seems like a good place to put them. And then some shops for the rest of it. And then some, I think just shops again. No, maybe not. Maybe parks in those bits. I don't know. What do I want in there? What can I put in there that's going to look good is the question. Those parks don't fit sideways. Those aren't big enough. Those aren't big enough. That's an impressive size. So go with that and go with that. Oh, that's annoying though. No, I don't like that. I want it to go oh boy, this is going to be interesting. So if I do that and then I do that. No. I don't think there's any way I can make this work the way I want it to. I'm going to need a different park. Definitely going to need a different park. Oh, this one. Nope. Oh, damn, that's annoying. I like that park a lot. Botanic Garden. You know what? I'm actually going to do 2 of those. Totally. Those look fancy as hell. Which is kind of what I'm going for. And then just some shops there and some shops there. Although, maybe not there. And maybe make that match on this side as well. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I'll go ahead and just D-zone that bit. And what I will do is get this, because I want to put one there, and there, and there, and there, in the hopes that they'll actually be used. I'm curious to see how this is going to go, because that's a lot of space. Also zone along the back there. It could be interesting. Like, it's not an excitingly detailed area, but I'm kind of curious to see how it'll go. That's what is that? That's a 5x2 space filler. That's a 4x2 space filler. What does it look like? Maybe not. It's a parking lot. I don't want a parking lot. Is there a 4x4 park? I did make a 4x4 park, but it also doesn't fit. Kind of the problem. 4x4 park. Oh, wait, no, that's a 4x4 park. Kind of hideous, though, isn't it? Not that great. Not that great. Paradox Plaza is not going to fit either, which is a bit annoying. It could fit in there. And therefore probably down there. And easily in this side as well. No, I think I've got all the Paradox Plazas that I want. I guess I'll put some in here as well. Just to brighten the place up a little bit. There we go. That's not so bad. Let's get this to zone, I suppose. Let's get all of this to actually start developing, hopefully. I'm curious to see if it'll work. That's kind of the thing. I'm really curious to see if this will actually work. This idea is either gonna work amazingly or not at all, and I don't know which. Because currently there is demand for commercial zoning, but no one is building. And I don't know why. That's kind of worrying. Have I just wasted my time doing all of this? It's entirely possible. Well, apparently I haven't wasted my time. There is someone building there. It's, that's a shop of some description. It's actually... It is a shop. So they are building just really slowly. Which is interesting. I'm very curious to see if this will work. Like, I'm really curious to see if my saying no to civilians will mean that they will go park somewhere and then walk to these buildings. Because the thing is, cargo can get to the buildings, and people can get to the buildings. They're just gonna have to, walk. Which, I mean, they're gonna have to be fine with. Also, I'm very curious to see what my land value is looking like, because the Eden Aha! Yes, the Eden Project will do that. Average land value is 85. Yeah, let's see someone complain about land value now. Yeah, I dare someone to complain about land value. Absolutely bloody dare them to do it. I will say, this area is not that nice looking. It doesn't really look like a town center, but it's a test, shall we say. I want to see if people will, you know, use these roads even if they can't drive on them, because they can walk on them. And emergency services can use them. I'm just, I'm a little suspicious to see if it'll actually work out. But the area is totally going to have to develop first, which is kind of the problem. Let me do a bit of residential zoning. Do a little bit of it just here. And see what that does. And do a little bit of it just along there. And see what that does. And do a bit of it down here as well. And hopefully that will help this area to develop. Because it'll look nice eventually. That's the thing. It's gonna look interesting eventually. I'm betting a lot on this actually working. That's the thing, I'm betting a hell of a lot on this actually turning out and working. Which I kind of don't know whether I should. I mean, they're building on it. And no one's driving on the roads. So I think I might be alright. Like, I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous as to whether or not this is actually going to work. I think what I will do, though, or what I'm kind of tempted to do, is make some bus lanes. Like, make this middle bit a bus lane road, because there are quite a few buses actually going around this area. And that would kind of tie in with the city centre idea that I'm going for, so let's do that. And it kind of ties in with the Belfast look as well, because there's a lot of bus lanes in Belfast. I'm not modelling my city after Belfast, because I know full well that no one has a freaking clue what Belfast looks like. I don't know what Belfast looks like. I don't want to know what Belfast looks like. All I need to know is it looks kind of bad. No offense to anyone from Belfast. But, I mean, I'm from Northern Ireland, so I'm allowed to make fun of places in Northern Ireland. that is the rule. That is the rule. Just as people from Belfast will make fun of where I'm from. It's kind of a thing. Right, let me put it this way. Let me tell you a story while I'm upgrading these roads, because there's not much else I can do while I'm upgrading roads. So, I was in Belfast recently for a Comic-Con, and the taxi I got to the event, the driver started making fun of where, like, the first person that I talked to from Belfast started making fun of where I was from. So, it's allowed. That's the rule. That is how these things work. Also, this road's going to have to be horrible. I do apologize, but it won't let me do it any other way. There we go. Do some bus lanes. Make it all look good. There we go. This'll work. Oh, that's a one-way road. Maybe? I guess it doesn't have to be a one-way road. Let's see what happens. Let's be adventurous. And, that actually got rid of the bus line altogether. Whoops. Oh, no, did it? Yeah, it totally did. Okay, maybe that one can stay as a 6-lane one-way. Oh, I got rid of the bus line anyway. Alright. We're going with two-way. We're going with bus lanes. Gonna get rid of some stuff, but that's alright. I'll make it work. That's a horrible turn right there. Yeah, this is probably gonna cause all sorts of hell. Oof, this could be bad. What have I done? That's alright. That's one way. That can be... That's fine as it is. That road is also fine as it is, because there aren't any buses on it. Which kind of makes my bus lanes a bit redundant. No, this is going to have to become a two-way road, because bus lane, there's a bus stop there. Or there was. There's also some along here. So there we go, it sort of loops around a bit. It's not all bad, it's not all bad. Gonna have to work out some new bus stops though, because there are bus... okay, we'll put it up through this way as well. Alright. And... I don't think we need it anywhere else. I think I've got most of it covered. And I could put one down that way. And make some bus lanes for the front of the university, but I think we're good. That'll work itself out. It'll be alright. I want to see this area develop properly. That's the thing. I want this to actually work. Just really, really unsure that it will. Basically, I'm really unsure that it will, because I've never done anything like this before. I've never done anything even remotely like this before, so I'm curious. Also, are my bus lanes working? Kind of. Those guys are using it. This guy, not so much. Interesting. Can I modify that line? This is the lower downtown line, so let me go to here, go to here. So let me add a stop to that line. Right there, that'll make those guys happy. There's a stop there, there's a stop there. There's a stop there. Let me add a stop there. Alright, then they leave. That's alright. Then they go down that way. There's very few stops down there, interestingly enough. Like, they go that way, but they don't really stop over there all that much. I suppose they do a little bit. So they go up this way, they go along here, there's another stop. They cut through that way, there's a stop. They go down around. They come out and go left, where there used to be a stop, like, there, I think. So let me add one to there. That's alright, they come along, there's another stop. There's another stop, there's another stop. There's a lot of stops here, actually, good lord. Quite a few there. They come back out, they go this way. Quite a few stops done this way, that's alright. Then they cut up through this way, that's alright. And then back down, then to there. Then left and around, and then that way and up. And I think we're good. Alright, they they should be alright. I think I did do some... that's the upper downtown line, which I'm pretty sure doesn't actually come down here, does it? Maybe not anymore. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't anymore. There isn't a lower downtown local line, which is interesting. But I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried, honestly. I just want this area to... I mean, I think it's working. I don't see anyone walking around here. Which is slightly worrying. If I'm honest, it's slightly worrying. Oh no, that guy did. That guy stopped. He's going for... Yeah, there are people walking there. There's just no cars. That's actually working. Yeah, there's a delivery vehicle. Yeah, that's actually a delivery vehicle. And that's a fire truck going to a burning building. So that is actually working. That is actually perfect. Also, that is the speed they drive on these roads. It's a little bit silly, but I'm kind of okay with it. Because this guy's actually delivering stuff, and that's actually an emergency vehicle using it, so... It's actually working. Now, something I do want to do is I want to have a little look at my bus lines again. And I want to put a stop just there, opposite the station. And I also want to put one... No, that's actually okay. There's one there. Can I move that line down a little bit? Actually, I think, where is that station? It is there. So maybe if I move that stop just to there, that'd be better. Yeah, move that stop to there, so it's opposite the station. Now, so is this all... Yeah, this is all fine. They are actually delivering things, which is fantastic. I do want to turn those traffic lights off, though, because they're causing all sorts of problems. In fact, there's going to be a lot of traffic lights in this area that are going to be causing all sorts of problems, but I'm kind of okay with it. Also, why aren't the emergency vehicles using the bus lane? Unless they're going to the right, I suppose. No, they're just going straight on. That's kind of weird. Emergency vehicles are supposed to use the bus lanes when they're going some... Oh, what the hell? Turn that off. Alright, get that going. Yeah, get all that traffic moving, please. That's a lot of backed up traffic that needs to clear itself out of there. But I'm excited to see how this develops. It is developing quite nicely. I do want to go check it. I'm making 45,000 money per week. Jesus. Alright. This area is developing quite slowly. Something I did in my testing, by the way, was I turned all of these into residential roads as well. I mean, it worked. It just wasn't all that great looking. It looks kind of dumb. So I'm not going to do that. Holy hell. Did all of this upgrade? I'm making so much money. And I'm okay with it. Like, I'm really okay with it. I'm fine with it. That's kind of awesome, actually. I'm so pleased. Okay, so this needs an observatory, which I can't really get. Construct a courthouse, probably can't really do. Hadron Collider, can't really do. You know what I may do? I may do like a special episode of City Skylines where we intentionally develop a city so that we can get all of the things that we need to do, like all of the goals we need to get all this stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff that I really don't want to do to this city. So that could be fun. That could actually be kind of fun to do a specific episode to build a city that we're gonna just wreck. That sounds like fun to me. It does, and it sounds like something I totally want to do. Next question, though. Can I do this? Like, will anyone actually build on that? That'll be interesting to see. Also, you guys are... Actually, you know, I want to check something. Downtown, what's the land value? 100. Okay. Chester Hills, 103. Queen Elizabeth Island, 98. Could be better, but sure. Over here, 58. Knees for me, 77. 50 Shades of Traffic, 92. A new building. Didn't I show this off, the new crematorium? I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed that off in the last episode. Don't really need it. Oh, I didn't find someone new to put the Eden Project. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want somewhere good for the Eden Project, honestly. I kind of don't like where it is. I just don't know where to put it, though. is kind of the problem. Statue of Wealth, I suppose, could move to over here. Could I fit that in there? What size is it? It is... Oh, it's not the right size. Ugh, that's annoying. Alright, well, I guess the Statue of Wealth could go... What can I put the Statue of Wealth? Because I kind of want to keep it. I guess it could go, I really want it to fit there, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I'll figure out somewhere for the Statue of Wealth in a minute. Okay, so for right now, the Statue of Wealth is going near the university because I think it's kind of ironic. And what I want to do is get rid of that road there and hope that there's no metro station or not. There isn't. Good. And move the Eden project over into there. About there is okay. Yeah, that's alright. That'll help. My income is now up to nearly 60,000 per week, which is kind of great. Let me see where all that's coming from. Taxes, pretty much. Seems to be taxes. And that's... I'm okay with that. I'm okay with making that much money. Also, the buses are apparently using their lanes, which is great news. This guy is going to go straight on, I think. I want to see if he does use his lane, though. No, he doesn't, and I know why he isn't. I know why they're not doing that. It's because of the way the lanes are set up here. It's because this lane is left turn only, so it needs to be straight on, basically. It needs to be set up like that. And that is kind of problematic. But I think I'll be okay. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I want this lane to be able to go left and also up there. Bit dangerous for a bus line, but it's kind of how I'm going to have to make them work. I don't really want to go and do this to all my bus lines, because that's kind of silly. But I may have to. Like, that's really dangerous. But I think that's going to be my only option. Like, these guys should now use that bus line properly. If I'm not mistaken, like, he should now not switch out of lane. Oh, he does it anyway. I don't know, it's weird, but I mean, it's fine, it does the job. Oh, this area is actually going to look pretty good. Quite happy with it. Although I kind of want to change this road into something else. I don't know, I don't know that I like the big highway there. I don't think I need it. I don't have enough traffic for that road, really. Although I don't really want to, you know, downgrade it to something. Oh, where are you going? Where the hell are you going? You're going to a superstore. Is that road not set to disallow traffic? Because it bloody well should be. Buses off. What the hell happened there? Buses off. Citizens off. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see how it's going to be. I'm going to have to... Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. That is... Alright. So do that, do that. I'm going to have to select all these. I'm going to have to turn everything off again. Because citizens, for some reason, think they're welcome on these roads. I'm going to have to tell them otherwise, because they certainly are not. That is absolutely the last thing I want down here, because that's going to cause all sorts of problems, because how bloody slow these roads are. So, thank you very much, citizens. But, no. There you go. Alright, so now... Oh, they are going there, though, which is kind of cool. I guess that's alright. They're not really using it the way it's supposed to be used, but sure. Let me have another look at this and just make sure this actually is set. Yeah, it is. That's usually alright then. They're using it the way it's supposed to be used. Although it's interesting that they have to turn onto those roads to get into the multi-stories. Yeah, there go the delivery vehicles for those areas. Now that's perfectly fine by me. Lots of delivery vehicles down here, lots of citizens moving about there. It is actually working the way I want it to. Let me do a little bit of decoration down here, though. Just a little bit of decoration to make it look good. Let me see. Let me go back with this. That is not what I wanted. Let me turn that into this. There we go. And do the same on this side. Alright, there we go. Then do the same behind the building. There we go. So people can walk about it. And then let me do something from here to there. And from there. Don't really want to go through the building, actually, so I'll go to there. That seems alright. And I guess I'll have to get rid of that bit. Yeah, that seems alright. That looks pretty good. I like it. I do like it. Although, what if I were to do something like... No, not that. That. But then I'm going to have to do something like that. Yeah, it's going to be weird. I guess it sort of connects. Sort of connects. That one connects. It's kind of weird that that one works. I guess it'll do. It's really weird that that... Oh, no, there we go. That's actually fixed my problem altogether. That's much better. Yeah, I like that. I do like that quite a bit. What if I were to bring one across here? I'll allow it. I'm gonna allow that. What I'll also do is bring one across here. Bit ugly. A little bit ugly. Can it work on this side? Again. No, I don't like that. I was tempted to keep it, but I really don't like it, so that's okay. This area is now working. You better be a delivery van. You better be a delivery van. Yes, you are. Good. Alright, this area is working perfectly. I'm so pleased with this. You are not a delivery van. There you go. I don't know where the hell you were going, but I'm glad you kind of decided against it when you got caught. Oh, that's a lot of vehicles, though. A lot of delivery vehicles, but I think it'll be okay. Like, I do think that'll be okay. What if I were to make a quick one-way road off of there? Like, I could make some other alternate ways out, I suppose. Like, if I were to use the two-lane highway, which I don't really want to use, but I could do it. And I could use this, even, to just go... No, because then they'll use that to get into the area, won't they? It does need to be a one-way road out. That's a bit of an issue. Let's see. I mean, I could just use this, I suppose. I guess... No, that looks dumb, though. No, I don't like that. I guess I'll just have to do like this. It's just going to have to be a fairly contained area. There'll be a lot of traffic going in and out, but that's... It's really not okay, is it? It's really not okay. It needs to be... It needs to be adjusted. I mean, I could use these, I suppose. Like, I guess that works, but it seems a little bit... Seems a little bit janky, if you ask me. I think what I might do is use this for, like, a little bit. And then transition it into this. Which doesn't bloody work. Alright. Try and go a little bit more. A little bit more. Then that? No, that also doesn't work. Interesting. Very interesting. Can I turn off snapping to make this work? I actually can. Alright, so do that, and then give me highway. Oh, that works. It's a weird transition, but I think that might be a good idea. It'll let traffic out of the area from that side. And I guess I could probably do the same over here, but up this way. Just to give them an alternate way out. So if I go to here, go, say, that far, then transition it into a highway road. I mean, people won't necessarily like it, but people don't like a lot of things. So, I mean, this is, no, that's not long enough. That is not long enough. Go to about there and turn it into a highway road. Please work. Oh, oh, oh. Perfect. Though I don't know if it's going the right way. I can't really tell. But I think that might work. I think that might work. That might let traffic out. They might be inclined to use that. You better be going... You're delivering goods? Oh, you're delivering goods. Good, good, good. It'll be interesting to see then, because you'll be the one that's probably going to use that. You might use our new way out, which would be kind of great. So I am very curious to see, once you've delivered your goods, will you go straight down then? You return to your facility. Let's find out. And this is a little bit of a silly road. I might turn that into regular. Yeah, you will. You'll pop on there. That's good, actually. That's really good. Give me a regular road, though. Just this, because that kind of makes a lot more sense to me. Although I'll turn it into one that doesn't have grass on the sides. Yeah, I like that much better. They'll not speed up massively when they hit it either, which will be great. Let's turn that into that, and turn the traffic lights off. Yeah, that'll work. That seems pretty good. This area is looking quite nice, honestly. I do realize this isn't quite central, and I realize this road kind of offsets it a bit, but as redevelopment goes, it's pretty great, especially with this giant building already, which is kind of crazy. What is that? That is a commercial building. That's pretty great, though. That is pretty great. I am honestly really quite chuffed with this. So I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. I realized this wasn't quite a regular episode. It was a lot of faffing about with a mod, which I try to not do all that often, but it's been a little while since I've done it. This area has pretty much developed anyway, so next episode we can continue developing Nerdshire Forest. Like, it took this entire episode for this area to be nearly finished. Like, there are little spaces left to be done, but you know, we would have had to wait for that anyway. So we changed our downtown area, which now looks kind of interesting from above. I kind of want to change it further. I kind of have a vision of making this whole area look a bit like that and have one big road going up through the middle. But that's going to be something to test out if we can make this work. And I think the fact that we're making 82,000 money every week is probably a good sign. Yeah, it's probably a good sign. Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. This has been City Skylines. I've been the Conflict Nerd. I think this has been incredibly successful, and I'm so pleased that it's actually working out. The bus lanes are great. The traffic's actually flowing here the way I want it to. Everything is just working so well. I love these mods. I love the tunnels. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.